Good day and welcome to the conversation coming to you from TV 360 here in Lagos, Nigeria. My name is Nelson Ekujimi and I have here with me in the studio a fellow public affairs analyst, Alistair Wilcox. Alistair, you are welcome to the program today.
Thank you very much for having me, Nelson.
This day we want to quickly look at the Lagos Transportation Renewal Drive of the Babajide Olusola Sanwo-Olu administration. We have seen the launch of the Blue Rail line, and we have also seen the opening of the Oyigbo overhead bridge, as well as the one in Yaba, in order to ensure the safety of Lagosians. We have seen this drive by the Babajide Sanwo-Olu's administration in keying into the initiative of Mr. President when he was governor of Lagos State, and his successors as well as the predecessors of Mr. Sanwo-Olu. And the Blue Rail line, we have seen it come into operation, moving people between CMS Marina excuse me, between Marina to Mile 2. And I can tell you for free, because that's where my parents' house is. That's where I was born and grew up. The life of the people in that environment has totally changed. Oh, sure. Because a lot of persons, you recollect that before this Blue Rail line, a lot of Lagosians living in that axis, you need to see the traffic jam we go through every morning. You go through traffic jam from Mile 2, Orile Doyin, you enter another traffic jam, then you come onto Eko Bridge. It's another traffic jam entirely. But since the launch, since the commissioning of this Blue Rail line, we have seen that traffic on that road disappear gradually. And the people are better for it in terms of the wear and tear on the individuals. A lot of persons on that axis no longer take their vehicles, to the office or to the market again. Coming home in the evening, if you go onto that road, if you go on this road in the evening, especially when we're growing up, everybody, if you move to that Akpongbon Bridge, Akpongbon Bridge was like a bus terminus. Ordinarily, it's not supposed to be. Where you have Molues parked on the road, then you look at Qatar Bridge as well. But with this Blue Rail line, we have seen that the infrastructural renewal in Lagos is taking shape. And at the commissioning of the Red Rail line, bridges in Oyigbo and Yaba, I was very happy that Mr. Governor was also talking about the purple line. He was talking about the purple line, and I think the yellow line that will come from Redeem Camp Mowe to Marina. Then there's another one that will come from Marina to Ekpe Lekki axis. So I think Lagosians, are in for a better deal with this infrastructural renewal.
Yeah.
What's your take on it?
Nelson, since the advent of this civilian administration in 1999, the government has successfully shown that continuity in governance is just it. And that's why we say Lagos is Center of Excellence. No other state has replicated the Lagos model in terms of governance. Because you discover that there is stability, and every governor that comes in, this is the fourth governor now in the scheme of Lagos. This is the fourth governor now. Yes. And every one of them seems to have keyed
into the economic vision plan.
In fact, all the vision plan. You might create your own plan within the broader concept of the plan.
Absolutely.
So everybody is, and that is why you see these things coming to fruition. Yeah. This rail line started by Fashola as part of the master plan.
No, it was even in the Lamata vision plan from Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the president.
Fashola launched it.
Yes.
And
that's why we have the BRT lanes.
Yes. This thing has now grown to the point where you now see the results. So
it means that in Lagos, with our population, our model of transportation now has gone beyond what obtains in every other city
No,
in Nigeria.
of course it has. But I mean, it was only in
We
Rivers State.
we have water
It's
transportation
only
that
Rivers
is
State that
yes.
Rotimi Amechi tried
Yes,
to do the.
we have
the
water
monorail.
transportation in Lagos.
In Lagos,
we have
the
rail transportation. We have road
transportation.
I
And so,
think
and so it's endless. The opportunities.
the
are
opportunities,
endless.
yes.
And you know, and you see, I've seen the train. Unfortunately, I've not entered it. Yesterday when I was driving back.
I have not entered
When
it
I was
as
driving
well.
back yesterday I saw the train coming back to the base.
Good.
And like you said, a lot of workers use it. And that has removed a lot of cars on the road.
On the roads.
That will also help the people with their transportation costs.
Yes.
And that also help them in terms of their timing.
Timing,
because
for business.
before, if you have to get to CMS by 8 o'clock, you must leave your house by 5 o'clock.
Maybe by 5 a.m., yes. You
now,
short of sleep.
20 minutes.
Yes.
From
It's not even up to 20 minutes.
You are there.
And the government said later this year,
yes,
it will be taking about 500,000 passengers per day.
Yes.
So that is massive.
That is massive. And you know train is massive. You see the Lagos Ibadan train.
Yes.
Train. If you just one train movement will carry.
No. Alexa, let me even shock you. My children were supposed to go to school over the weekend.
Yeah.
They came home, and they told me that Daddy, we are not going on road. We are going by train.
Exactly.
I was like, why? Go and take a bus. They say no. That if I enter that train for once, that I will never travel on road again.
I've used it because I've used it in Ibadan. The unfortunate thing
then I need to have that experience.
The unfortunate thing for me in the Ibadan is that the place is far to where I am. That's just the unfortunate thing for me.
Okay.
Even also, I would never have driven my car again to Lagos because even if you carry load, there's enough space for the load.
Wow.
It's such a massive project
Wow.
that people don't recognize what government is doing. They are only felicitating of what government is not doing. Let me thank Governor, but at least for them to have opened the Yaba because it
Governor
was
Sanwo-Olu,
yes.
yes.
To have opened up the Yaba corridor because that's my regular route.
Yes.
During the construction, we had it terribly rough.
In fact, even the Oyinbo.
Yes.
In fact, we must commend the government for keeping to its promises.
Exactly.
Because those are projects that have been commissioned, based on the timeline given.
Exactly.
And the safety, because I saw videos of when Mr. Governor even came to where I live now in Agege and was admonishing the traders that, look, I don't want anybody to die.
Exactly.
My responsibility is to secure your life and property.
Exactly.
So please leave the corridor.
Leave the corridor.
And that is the reason why these bridges that were commissioned just this week on Sunday in Oyinbo, and the earlier one in Yaba one was commissioned on Thursday.
Yes.
So it is to secure the people, to ensure that human traffic and train traffic do not collide. Because when they collide,
it is
catastrophic.
Even the Nigerian Railway Corporation is now advising people that they want to increase their own speed.
Absolutely.
Because they have not increased their speeds ever since. They can go 150 kilometers per hour. But right now they're still going on 90. About 60 on 90. They said, please, leave the corridor. And our people should understand something.
We should advise our people.
Our people should understand something. Not every time we want to eat. We're hungry. Therefore, you now come to a point where you now risk your life. And then when something happens,
we now say government.
Nigerians must understand the fact that government has a responsibility. You too have a responsibility. The more the government is spending money on this infrastructure, your own is to respect the infrastructure.
It is your money. It is your money that is
it's your money to respect it and to ensure that it stays and it lasts long. Not doing things that tomorrow now there's a fire incident, you can't be cooking on top of the bridge, you can't be selling there, you can't be carrying combustive things there and all that. Then tomorrow there's a fire outbreak and it damages the bridge. Now create more problem for government to repair, more problem for road users. You remember what happened in that Kpongbo bridge?
Yes,
for more than 2 years.
Because of our time,
we know what was happening
let us leave it here for this first stanza.
Yes.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning into the conversation on TV 360. We want to go on a short break. We'll be right back. Please continue to watch your favorite program, The Conversation on TV 360, coming to you here in Lagos, Nigeria. Please stay tuned. We'll be right back.